Sally, our field hockey programs have come a long way. You saw that picture up there. Good evening. You have no idea how much this MAC moment means to me. I fell in love with this conference 45 years ago, shortly after my arrival at Kent State. Even though we girls were not an organized part of any athletics association at the time, it was obvious to anyone interested in collegiate sport that the MAC was an exciting and well-run conference with intense rivalries and competitiveness. It was also obvious that it was unique in its integrity, in its respect and camaraderie among athletes, coaches, and administrators. In my mind, there was little doubt that as women's athletics evolved, the MAC would be the ideal conference home for our women's programs as well. My love affair was continued in 1980 when Fred Jacoby, as commissioner, solidified the marriage of men's and women's athletic programs and thus began the MAC as we know it today. As an administrator, I've always been so proud to represent my institution and this conference on both the regional and national stage. To have been a part of helping to mold and shape the face of the MAC has been incredibly rewarding. To be affiliated with institutions and a conference at the FBS level that have consistently forged the standards for academic performance now recognized nationally, and to have been a part of creating, maintaining, and implementing the ideals of value-driven decision-making, student-athlete welfare, sportsmanship, rules compliance, and program integrity has been professionally gratifying. I always considered myself so fortunate through the years to work among such an incredibly talented and dedicated group of presidents, commissioners, faculty athletics representatives, and athletics administrators whose thoughtful debate, administrative skill, and blended experience have forged a unique conference model deeply respected and admired by all. Little did I ever realize that someday I would be recognized for my administrative efforts. My career was the result of a love for sport, a chance to create and provide opportunities which had not been available to my generation, an institution that took a chance on a young, untested, rookie female athletics administrator, opportunities to continue to experience professional growth and advancement, and association with many of the most talented male and female colleagues in the business. I did nothing more than accept the challenges before me, work hard, and do my best. The fact is not lost on me that the MAC Hall of Fame has not previously honored an individual from any of our institutions exclusively for his or her administrative contributions, and has never honored a female administrator. I am deeply honored by my selection, and my native Wyoming upbringing smiles at this pioneering effort. But while I may be the first administrator so honored, I am among an array of qualified individuals who have served their institutions and this conference with honor and dignity. And I would hope that the administrative category becomes a permanent consideration for future selection committees. At this time, I would like to express my gratitude to Joel Nielsen, Janet Kittle, and Kathy Wilson from Kent State University for putting my name in nomination for this award. There are numerous MAC Hall of Fame candidates from amongst our Golden Flash student athletes, coaches, and athletics department and university administrators, and the recognition and support you have provided to me is truly meaningful, appreciated, and very humbling. I would also like to thank Commissioner John Steinbrecher and the MAC office staff for your continuing service and tireless efforts to all of our institutions, and a special thank you to Ken Mather and Julie Katchner for your specific efforts in arranging tonight's festivities. Thank you as well to the MAC Hall of Fame Selection Committee, many of whom remain my longtime professional colleagues. There is no greater reward than the recognition given by one's peers and I am especially grateful to have been selected by you. Thank you. To my fellow inductees, how honored I am to be in the company of 5 of this conference's best and most decorated athletes and coaches, and how special it is to be inducted with former Commissioner Jim Lessig, who I have always admired and respected. The late Charlie Coles and Joe Novak both had unparalleled success as coaches, and I was among their many fans as their basketball and football teams, respectively, carried the MAC banner forward into postseason play. Harry, as an athlete and coach, and Carline and Sally, each in their own way, individually dismantled not only my beloved Golden Flashes, but everyone else in the MAC on their way to national prominence and success. To all 6 of you, my heartiest congratulations. What a privilege to be a member of the same induction class. Thank you for letting me share a small space on your team bench tonight. Thank you to my many MAC colleagues and to my past and current KSU family of coaches, athletics, and university administrators in attendance. Words cannot express how much your individual presence means to me this evening. I am so grateful and thankful for the opportunity I've been given to know and work with each of you. Your ongoing friendship and the fact that you have taken time from your busy schedules to be here touch my heart in special ways. I thank you. To my closest friends, several of whom have traveled considerable distance to be here, I'm not surprised by your attendance because you've always been there for me, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. Your love, support, and encouragement provide the motivation to do what I do, and I am forever indebted to each of you. To Barb, Sandy, Kathy, Laurel, Lang and Sandra, and Peggy, thank you for being Team Judy. Finally, I give thanks to God. As a cancer survivor, I am blessed to welcome each new day, to continue to enjoy the many friendships of those present in this room, and to enjoy and appreciate this celebration tonight. Thank you very much.